the city of angels, many men try, but few actually succeed. Dreamers are prevalent, but the real doers are far between. In a town built around the illusion of Hollywood and bathed in fortune and fame, distraction and temptation are at every turn, and a concrete, honest answer many times hard to come by. There are, however, real gems of opportunity to be found amongst the shards of broken dreams scattered throughout the city. And very real residual business opportunities do present themselves for those with their eyes open. Only men of action lay claim to these spoils. Meet Jaime Polanco, a successful Los Angeles businessman and entrepreneur. Just such a man of action, he's an acquirer of property and a liquidator of merchandise, an observer of opportunity and a provider of solution, a fundamentalist with a keen understanding of the concepts and principles of supply and demand. In his mind, if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. And if that's the case, then please don't waste his time. This deceivingly unassuming young man has his feet firmly on the ground and an eye on the future. In short, he's a deal facilitator with an instinct for the maximization of value. Join us as we become privy to the running of an empire. The owner of Aardvarks, a successful chain of retail vintage clothing stores, Jaime runs his multi-million-dollar core business out of Monrovia, California. From here, he works his magic while juggling numerous other business positions. On the constant search for his next opportunity, we follow the shark as he exposes new potential, uncovers pertinent information, and eventually closes the deal. In addition to running the retail stores, he's currently in the market for the acquisition of a property on which he plans to build a family-friendly sports bar and restaurant. He's also in the retail residential housing market, having recently acquired a 2-home property, which he plans to renovate and flip for a profit. And yes, even in today's difficult market environment, Jaime maintains that as long as you're not greedy, there's always a profit to be turned. And his best case scenario is one in which everyone wins. He's a real guy's guy, whose only vice is work. Well, that and the company of the many women that he keeps. Whether at night or during the day, Jaime is always working it. And he has agreed to share his intricate world with us, which he lives on his terms and without excuse. His ups and his downs, his highs and his lows, his successes and his failures, they're all part of this young man's life story. At home, in the office, and around town, we'll follow Jaime as he meets life head-on and takes the bull by the horns. Quit is not part of his vocabulary, and a drive for success his only guiding light. A strong work ethic and keen insight into the workings of business are just a few of the valuable lessons to be learned by studying this subject. And Jaime has invited us to tag along for the ride. And what a ride it'll be.
This guy's making me sweat over here.